A day after their candidates were nominated for the October 30 by-elections, there are fiery charges and counter-charges being leveled by the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party in relation to the Southeast St. Mary by-election.
The JLP is questioning the commitment of the PNP's candidate for Southeast St. Mary, Dr. Shane Alexis, given his citizenship status as a Canadian. That story in just a moment. But first, the PNP is calling for the cessation of a debushing program underway in the Battleground constituency.
TVJ's Janella Pursues has details.
The PNP pointed to a letter to the Executive Director of the Tourism Enhancement Fund, Dr. Carrie Wallace, from the National Solid Waste Management Authority. In it, NSWMA Executive Director Audley Gordon requested $29,750,000 for the purpose of removing bulk waste from 3 parishes. A little over $16 million of the amount will be spent in St. Mary. The opposition is insisting that this project is simply a disguise by the government to buy votes in Southeast St. Mary. PNP Chairman Fitz Jackson gave this explanation.
St. Anne, St. Mary and Portland, over 50% of that expenditure is specifically in the constituency of Southeast St. Mary. It is for activities which they deem to be the removal of bulky waste material in light of the rerouting of cruise ships into the area as a result of the hurricane. Most of those rerouting of cruise ships is actually in Falmouth, not in St. Mary. There's no cruise ship in Pierre in St. Mary. And more specifically, there's none in Southeast St. Mary.
Using the example of the $800 million debushing program ahead of the 2016 local government election, General Secretary of the PNP, Julian Robinson, argued that there is a pattern of behavior associated with the JLP administration, one in which he contends where state funds are used to influence votes. He further expressed concern about the process used to select areas for debushing.
In the Belfield division, represented by Levon Freeman of the People's National Party, work has taken place without his knowledge, without the knowledge of the National Works Agency, without the knowledge of the St. Mary Parish Council. So who determines which sites to select? Who determines who should do the work? Who determines what allocation should be made? When the elected reps, when the appropriate agencies that should be dealing with this are deliberately bypassed.
In addition to writing the Office of the Contractor General and the Political Ombudsman on the issue, the opposition is demanding that the project be halted.
The board of the National Solid Waste must be held account of the funds it is taking from the TF to make sure that they have value for money. The board of the Tourism Enhancement Fund, its chairman, both entities' chairman and board members must be called to account for these expenditure. What temporary sites are being cleared in these parishes, as is claimed by the letter from the National Solid Waste? Is the TF getting value for its money?
When contacted, Member of Parliament for West Portland, Darrell Vaz, rejected the opposition's claims about vote buying. We also put it to him that the matter has been reported to the authorities.
The People's National Party have a lot of pens and a lot of ink. Let them continue writing. The Jamaica Labour Party government is doing what is right and what is just. And this program that they have just raised happens to benefit St. Anne, St. Mary and Portland. And it is an ongoing program, and I can say that categorically.
Janella Pursues, TVJ News.